All right, guys, today we are going to break down a case that starts quietly, but immediately signals trouble. Dad explains he's been paying child support for 5 years while the kids barely see their mom. The judge begins probing, and you can already feel the imbalance. This opening sets the tone for everything that follows. A father doing the day-to-day work while the court paperwork tells a completely different story. This intro lays the groundwork for why this case even exists.
Sir, these are your motions, is that correct? Or your motion regarding parenting time, support, and custody, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, and what are you looking to change?
Just what has happened for the last 5 years. The kids haven't been going to their moms at all. I've been paying child support the entire time. Should have probably done this a long time ago, but yeah, no, it's been, maybe 5-6 times a year for the last 4 or 5 years. They've been to their mom's house. And so I just want what's already going on: full parenting time, no child support, full custody. It is what has happened.
All right, how many children under 18 do you have right now?
Just one now. My son is just turned 18.
Is your son still in high school or not?
No.
Okay. All right, so obviously we won't do anything related to him. And you have another child that is how old?
16.
And it's your indication that you have the full custody at this time?
Yes, I have had for years.
And what type of parenting time is she spending with mom?
I don't know, 4 or 5 times, maybe, I don't know, up to 10 times a year, possibly 10 nights a year, but that would be on the very high end.
All right, is that a set schedule, or how does that come about when she goes to mom's house?
Just
Because this is where the numbers start to matter. Dad explains that the kids stay with their mom maybe 5 to 10 nights a year, and even that only happens when he needs help getting them to school. This isn't scheduled parenting time, it's convenience parenting. The judge listens closely, because this directly challenges the existing custody and support order. This moment quietly exposes how outdated court orders can drift far from real life.
just when it's absolutely necessary. There are times when I have to be at work very early in the morning, and we'll ask Nicole to drive them to school, and she will agree but demand that they stay the night if for her to do so. So they begrudgingly stay the night. There have been a couple times where she just wanted to stay with her mom, but it's just been a couple times.
Are you seeking to change so obviously you're looking for the primary physical custody. What about legal custody? Are you asking if that be changed to legal custody or continue jointly?
I was asking for everything to be changed only because I was having difficulty getting advice. My main goal is to just not pay child support anymore, because all the money is going to my ex-wife and none of it's going to the kids. Plus I'm paying to support the children every day, all day, so I'm paying.
Let's get back to, are you asking to change the legal custody or keep the legal custody joint?
I guess change it only because of my ignorance, and I don't know exactly how that affects anything. I let them see their mom whenever they want to. I've always done that. But
legal custody has no impact on what your child support is. Legal custody just refers that the parties should work together to make major decisions, things like school or medical issues.
Yeah, no, that's legal custody. It's fine if I'm not asking the court to take legal custody away from her. No.
All right, thank you.
Now we hit the legal confusion that traps a lot of parents. Dad admits his real goal is stopping child support because he's supporting the kids full-time already. The judge steps in and explains the difference between legal custody and physical custody, cutting through the misunderstanding. This is important because it shows how easily people pay for years simply because they didn't know what to file or how to ask for relief.
All right, Ms. Jones, what are your response? Essentially, he's seeking that the physical custody be changed to indicate that he has the primary physical custody, and that you essentially have parenting time as agreed. And he indicates it's about 10 overnights a year. What are your thoughts on that?
I spend as much time as I can with my children. It's not, I know the overnights is, maybe that's what the court views it as. He bought her a dog, and she's been required to be there to take care of the dog. So that's a lot of the time where I live. She asked me to get a dog and I said no, because we're not home enough, plus where I
Right, ma'am,
do.
I'm gonna redirect you to kind of what I was asking you. So he's asking it to be changed to indicate that pairing time is as agreed. Are you in agreement with that or not in agreement with that? And that he has the primary physical?
Is there like a set percentage of time that we can say that I can have my daughter versus him saying whenever she wants, or can we, how do we do that?
Absolutely. You guys can have a hearing and we'll determine that. I think your last order just indicated again that it was pairing time is as the parties agree. So there is no set specific schedule. A parent is always entitled to seek a specific parenting time schedule. Is that what you would like to do, ma'am?
Well, I spoke to their daughter and she said she wanted to keep it the same. She wants to be able to do what she wants. So I told her we might have to change that, but depending on what Mr. Jones wants to do.
Because mom finally responds, and it doesn't go smoothly. She claims she spends as much time as she can, then shifts into side stories about a dog and flexible schedules. The judge redirects her repeatedly, asking one simple question. Do you agree that dad has primary physical custody or not? This exchange matters because it shows avoidance. The court isn't interested in excuses, only clarity, and she can't quite give it.
Well, what he wants to do appears is that the order indicate that he has the primary physical and that parenting time is as the parties agreed. Is that correct, Mr. Jones?
Yes, Your Honor. I will always let Nicole have the kids whenever she or they want. I've never stood in their way ever. I think one time, I didn't let her go on
All
vacation.
right, that's okay, sir. We don't
because-
need, all right, we don't need to
Okay.
get into that. So just trying to see if we reach
That's
an
correct.
agreement. If we don't have an agreement, we'll just set the matter for a court hearing. So, Ms. Jones, the proposal is that the language simply be changed. You currently already have parenting time as you agree, is what the order says, but you have joint physical. Mr. Jones is requesting that he have the primary physical and then that we change whatever the overnights is as far as calculating support. So do you
Correct. The
agree,
support is my,
Ms. Jones, do you agree to a change that gives Mr. Jones primary physical custody?
No,
Okay, we will set the matter then for a court hearing. We can set it for April 17th. That would be at 11 a.m. That is a in-person court hearing. And given your daughter's age, she needs to appear also, so I can do the required.
This is the turning point. Dad agrees to let mom see the kids whenever they want, but asks the court to recognize reality on paper. The judge proposes a clean fix, change physical custody, and adjust support accordingly. Mom flatly refuses. With that single word, agreement collapses, and the case officially turns into a contested hearing. This is where cooperation ends and the legal consequences begin to stack up.
Child preference interview.
thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. Any question, Mr. Jones?
I guess just as my other, I filled out quite a bit of paperwork. This is just barely touching on it. There were arrearages that were ordered during a time when I was already ordered to pay all the household bills, but he added arrearages on top of that. I would like that to be addressed. I would like to be addressed the fact that I've been paying child support. Since she's going to make this difficult, I've been paying child support for 5 years, and the kids just don't go over there at all.
All right, sir. Well, we will,
And-
as part of that hearing, I will address support, but I will tell you that we can only modify support back to the date that your motion was filed. We can't go back further than that because you did not file a motion to do so. So we can't go back in time that far back. We can only go to the date that you actually filed your motion. Okay?
So I'm going to continue
So
to pay
any-
child support until that date. Is that the case? I mean, my big problem here is
Currently, there is
I
an
had a-
active support order, and we can make your support retroactive. If you are successful in a support change or any support change that is made, it would be retroactive back to the date you filed your motion, which was February 12th. All right, that's the law of the matter. So we will see you both here in person, as well as your daughter on April 17th at 11 a.m.
Because the financial reality finally hits hard. Dad asks about the years of child support he's already paid while having full custody. The judge explains the law clearly and coldly. Support can only be modified back to the filing date, not the past. A hearing is scheduled, the child must appear, and the clock officially starts. If you found this breakdown helpful, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you in the next video.